This is a surprise visit. I think we all kind of panicked when we realized Andrew wasn't going to be back on until September, so he's doing this for us. It's a Brands We Love weekend, so there's nothing more appropriate. In particular, I feel like I was, one of the first people to raise the flag and say, I love the Ultimate Eye Support. It's something that we normally only do as a Today's Special during the spring months, but like we said, we're doing a lot of things by request tonight, and this is a monthly special. So remember, that means outside of a Today's Special, the best pricing that you will see, and an eye support product that stands head and shoulders above others. Andrew was doing, lutein and zeaxanthin, all of these ingredients before anybody else really took much notice of them. What we're doing as part of our monthly special as August comes to a close, your choice on the 30, 60, 180, or 360. And Andrew, I guess when we say your products are see and feel the difference, but with see the difference, we really mean it, pun intended, don't we?
No, this is a product that in the short term you see a difference. And originally when I introduced our eye support product with lutein and zeaxanthin, we really talked about the science in terms of protecting our eyes long term, protecting our eyes from UV radiation, the fact that lutein and zeaxanthin, these are ingredients that don't work on our eyes. These are ingredients that our eyes must have to work. They are part of the working system of our eyes. They're the optical pigments that are part of our eyes. Just as in an old days, a camera had film in it, the lutein and zeaxanthin are effectively a critical part of the film in that camera, in our eye. So, and again, as you were saying, Shannon, that we introduced lutein over 20 years ago, the zeaxanthin probably over a decade ago, maybe 15 years ago. So these are ingredients that for us are kind of old hat, that we have a tremendous amount of experience. We've always had the proper natural isomers, while other companies took another decade or so to figure them out and still might not do them correctly. We've always been doing them correctly. And the formula not only is a see the difference formula, it's a feel the difference formula, because a lot of folks struggle with eye strain, they struggle with dry eyes, and the way we nourish our eyes and the ingredients we provide to our body to provide to our eyes can help us deal better with that, sort of as we get older, that natural dry eye condition that we tend to have, or just the strain that comes with too much using our phones and our tablets and different devices with blue light. This is an opportunity to give your eye the natural tools it needs to maintain themselves and to feel the way we want them to feel, despite what we demand from them.
Absolutely. And it's funny, Andrew, I was going to actually talk about dry eye. I mean, certainly we talk about visual acuity. You're looking at a book, then you look at your television. Our eyes, I think, are facing an onslaught with the blue light from all the devices and computers and tablets and cell phones that we're all, glued to, in many cases, it seems like 24 hours a day. But even like you said, from the practical standpoint of the comfort of that dry eye, I know time, once more, does not permit us to delve into the wealth of research and the abundant reviews. The reviews, just like all of Andrew's products, but here's another one. They read like love letters. Just take advantage of this monthly special pricing. And Andrew, it's one thing that you said earlier that really kind of resonated with me. With eye support in particular, when people write reviews on this, it's not robo-reviews, so they're not robo-reviews, that's number one. But number two, they're becoming crusaders. They're spreading the good news because in many cases they didn't expect to see these differences, and they want people to know those differences are available with the right product, aren't they?
Well, if you look at the reviews at HSN for my products, they're incredibly well written. Most of them are quite long. And I was talking about this earlier today. They're not written to me. What they are written to is another person who might contemplate trying the product. I think so many of us, myself included before I started my company, we're just disappointed by supplements. They don't work. They upset our stomach. They don't deliver the ingredients we want. They don't follow the science. You need to have a degree to be able to understand their label. I try to make my labels comprehensive, easy to understand, and we follow the science. And I think when folks get a product home that's easy to understand, that works, that actually delivers, not only are they happy, but they want to share that. And I think the reason why we have hundreds of thousands of reviews at hsn.com, and they average almost 4.7 stars, the reason why is not just because our products are so good. I think this is going to sound terrible, but I think because most supplements are so bad that people are surprised, and they want to share the word. They want to kind of help people understand that there actually is an opportunity to make a difference. So, and I'm grateful for that, because inherently I'm biased. I make these products, I follow the science, I try to make them as perfect as I possibly can. I always try to improve them, but I think because I make it, me talking about them can seem a little bit biased, I guess. But so these reviews are the unvarnished, the unbiased truth from others like you who have experienced the benefits of the product.
They are. I know we're almost out of time. I'll try to just read at least one review real quickly. A must-have. This supplement is great. After years of needing to wear glasses for being nearsighted, the Ultimate Eye Support has helped me significantly. This year, the DMV requested an in-person driver's license renewal. To my husband's surprise and my shock, I read every single letter on each line all the way down to and including the last line on the eye chart. The DMV clerk even announced that it was impressive. My night vision has improved. On a recent out-of-town car trip, my younger sister was amazed at how well I could read freeway signs in the distance. So impressed that she quickly ordered her first bottle of Ultimate Eye Support. Thank you, Andrew, for your help. I'll try to do one more real quickly. My doctor approves of these vitamins. We hear that a lot. For the past 4 years, my eyes have been terribly dry. I go to the doctor every 3 months using artificial tears every day along with prescription eye drops. Long story short, I started using the Ultimate Eye Support vitamins 2 months ago, and all of a sudden, I noticed I was no longer using the artificial tears. My eyes didn't feel dry anymore. I went to the eye doctor last week and took my vitamins with me. The doctor saw so much improvement that he doesn't want to see me for another year after going every 3 months for the past 3 years. My eyes still have some dryness, but my doctor was so impressed with how much better my eyes are. I showed him my vitamins and he told me to continue taking them, Thanks, Andrew Lessman. And you know, Andrew, that's just it. When we talk about seeing the difference, feeling the difference, just a comfort standpoint from the dryness to, I know that last reviewer was talking about the DMV, night driving, great monthly special pricing that has already been very popular. And it's nice to see this outside of the springtime too.
Oh, well, it won't be a Today Special until probably, I'd say, May of next year. So this will be the best pricing until May of next year. So a great opportunity to save. The one thing I also wanted to mention, for those of us who suffer with dry eyes and say you don't want to try this product, if you're going to get saline drops, a good idea. I like to get them in the small little, sort of the little ampules that you can get 50 or 100 of them in a little box, because those won't have preservatives. If it's coming in a larger vial, a larger little container, it's going to use preservatives. The other thing, if you're using those drops that get the red out, unfortunately, yes, when you get the red out, your eyes look all crystal clear and lovely. But when you get the red out, you're constricting the capillaries. When you constrict the capillaries, you're cutting off nourishment, you're cutting off oxygen, you're cutting off the things that the tissues of your eyes rely on to be healthy. So yes, your eyes will look healthy and white, but it's not something that's in their best interest. So just so everyone knows, the saline drop's good, but try to get them without preservatives in the little ampules. The red out type of drops are not something that's in the best interest of the healthy nourishment, oxygenation, and just the health of the tissues of your eyes.
Well, excellent information. And remember, this is a natural way to nourish and support that eye, no matter, you know, what your challenges may or may not be. All right, we also have a great, again, this is a variety show. Hey, if you are tuning in, don't forget, we started the hour with very abbreviated looks at our 3 today's specials.